to do something about it. And that was when I started to fast and pray. I mean, real fasting and pray. And the Lord, and I asked the Lord to help me. And some people, you know, look like when I speak because of my accent, I don't know, I had some problem right here. What is it? I had some problem for a season. But the Lord helped, the Lord hear me, and
Yes.
I was telling the Virgin about Sister Lisa,
Yes, sir.
the oh, the Lord, that's the beginning of that type of ministry.
Yes.
After praying and fasting and praying and fasting, the Lord hear my cry, and that was one of the first things that the Lord gave me.
Yes.
Evangelist Sanchez.
Bless
I
God.
think she became pastor afterward. But the Lord gave me a word for her, and I gave it to her, that He was going to bless her house.
Yes.
And like the Lord told it to me like one night, it happened the next night.
Yes.
And that's where it started. That's where it got started. Every now and then somebody, you know, check out something, and I was able to go there and preach a little bit and get a few dollars and things like that. And, you know, it just kept going on like that. Because the Lord, and then, you know, I got running up. Honestly, I used to run up and down from Heflin to, because this lady, Sonia Durant, she from Jamaica, and she was one of them that when the Lord was leading me to do some things in, what do you call that place? Where I used to?
Milwaukee.
No.
In Jamaica.
Yes. No, not Hearties. Yeah. Broken Hearts. Broken Hearts. What is Broken Hearts? Apart from the place that we always been. You know, they start having services and some of the brethren. Broken. What is a broken heart? Don't know.
Is it a parish?
Huh?
Is it a parish?
Is it a parish?
Mm-hmm.
When you ask,
That's just an area where the people was living, but they call it Broken Hearts.
the little cities are,
But that's fine anyway. And we some of the things I probably can't say much of it right now because I forget a whole lot of it. But you know what I usually I usually do. I do a lot of evangelistic work.
Yes, sir.
Yes, evangelistic work, inviting people and carry people, go to the church and things like that. But some of the things, this is not the proper time, I don't think, because I forget some of the things. But I want to, the ministry, whichever way the Lord is if the Lord is pulling on you to invite people to church, pulling on you to do that, or pulling on you to be praying, pulling on you, because, you know, the Lord, I usually go to, I had a job. I was an acting public health inspector in Jamaica before I came over here. And And so when I did my work, you had to go to people's houses and inspect the lands and around where they live. And everything. If they have water, settled around their houses, you know, you're supposed to inspect it and tell them what to do so that mosquitoes and different, you know, things won't come and make things worse than what it is.
Yes, sir.
And so that's where I was. And then what I did, they gave me an area. They gave me a big area that I was supposed to go through. And that's a job that I had,
Yes, sir.
acting public health inspector. And I never did finish that. But for a time I do it. But what I did while I was doing my job, and like I go to visit that house after when I get through, you know, or sometime during the time while I was there, I invite them to church.
Bless God.
Invite them to come to the church in Hartees where I had got baptized and I was a part of the Hartees church. And that's where I got started. And, you know, I really, the Lord blessed me to really reach out and try to get a hold to a few people.
Bless God.
And things, you know, they see the I don't know what you call it. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. It was a blessing. And so whenever the Lord start, no matter how small the things start, if you discover that the Lord be pulling on you to do something, to pray or to sing or, you know, to testify or to
Bless your
do
God.
some good things, you need to pray and ask the Lord to help you and strengthen you in that, because you never know what it will be.
Bless God.
When I got, you know, in Heflin, I had been running back and forth. I've been going to, I didn't go to Chicago much, but I went to, what, that place where you?
Gary.
Cary. You was one of the main ones that the Lord had me going to Cary for to
Yes, sir.
dig you out, because you was tough.
Yes, sir.
You was tough. But anyhow, the
Thank
Lord
God.
had it like that. And see how when your mother, what your mother told you.
She told me she wanted me to come and meet her pastor. And I told her I didn't want to meet her pastor. And if you know my mother, she said it again. And she didn't say it but one more time. And then I changed and said, well, I go meet him, but I ain't changing my clothes.
Yeah, you know, when a lot of time when God has something for us, and God is working on us, you can't tell.
Bless
You don't
God.
know it because we never used to stuff like that,
That's right.
right?
That's
Never
right.
used to stuff like that. But see, all them stuff that you be doing now is a part of what the Lord, you know, pull you out and have your life completely changed.
Bless God.
Nobody can, you know, God, that's why God gave us prophecy to speak. And then after so long, because you can't get up and speak those things that you said.
No,
But the
sir.
Lord will put it in you to speak it.
He will.
And if it is really the Lord put it there, He's coming, He's going to back it up.
Bless
He's
God.
gonna back it up, and then, you know, somebody begin to look into it because they find out that whatever you said is going to happen.
Oh, yes, sir.
Praise God.
Yes, sir.
You know, so it's a blessing. The Lord have it fixed, and it is a great blessing. So let's